Good afternoon, Hornet family, and welcome to Career Chat. I'm your host, Arianna Boatwright. If you're looking for a job, fellowship, mentorship, or internship, this is the show for you. Joining me here today is a paid social associate at Publicis Health Media, Tristian Woods. Thank you so much for joining us.
Happy to be here. Thank you.
How are you doing today?
Great. Had an early start to my day.
Yes.
So far, so good.
Okay, good. Well, could you tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Yes. My name's Tristian Woods. I'm currently a paid social associate at Publicis Health Media. I specialize in building campaigns, analyzing data, optimizing, and anything and everything paid social.
How do you tailor your communication strategies effectively to reach different target audiences?
We're specific. So we think about who we're trying to reach and why. We collaborate with creative agencies to figure out our messaging for the audience. Even some audience building, making sure that we're reaching the right people where they are. In a role like this, healthcare focused, we're dealing with direct to consumer or healthcare professionals. So you kind of get a dynamic approach
A little bit of both.
Exactly. And you're reaching a lot of different people. And yeah, just staying specific and knowing your audience and doing everything you can to reach them and see what's going to resonate.
Yes, that's good. Thank you. Can you discuss a time you had to manage conflicting priorities, whether it be 2 campaigns at one time or other projects that were in high demand, and how you resolved them with a good solution?
That happens all the time. The agency environment is definitely very dynamic. So a lot of times I'm managing financials, building campaigns, optimizations. There's a saying, tell people your problems, they'll tell you solutions. One of the amazing things about working at an agency like this is I'm surrounded by experts and people who are above me who understand even better, so they can employ me with tools to be able to handle whatever's happening. And it's a muscle. I've been in this role now for 2 years, and as I've worked through things over time, I've only gotten better, more strategic, more effective, and like a muscle,
like
it's something
a reflex.
I work out.
Yes,
exactly.
Okay, like a reflex.
Exactly.
Well, that's good. You know, you got to wear a lot of hats at one time.
You sure do.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the way social media has evolved today, how has that impacted or benefited you in your career life?
It's been a great benefit with just how fast social media is moving and technology. I have a front seat to be able to see all the changes and understand them fully. I feel like it's easy to forget these are full-scale platforms that we use for communication, advertising, even sales, or like financial transactions. So I've just gotten a really good understanding of these platforms and what they're capable of.
Like firsthand.
Exactly. And it's kind of carried over into my own life. Like when you're working on these platforms, you have to be detail-oriented, organized, focused, and I've seen that apply to other areas of my life. So it's been a great benefit.
Okay, thank you. I definitely agree on like carrying over into your personal life. There are some things that I do for, you know, just class or an org or something, and it carries on into my personal life, and I find myself doing it, but it's actually a really good benefit because now I know it's a muscle memory, you know?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I know, like with the forefront social media, there was like AI.
Yeah.
AI is very big. I'm a little scared of it, but
Me
it's
too.
very big because I don't
Yeah.
really know, like, understand what it is, you know?
Scary and exciting because we're using this now to like target people and in our advertising strategy. So it's interesting to be able to experiment and see how this is an emerging technology, and we're kind of like building it as we go and we're discovering. So it's exciting to be able to be fully tapped into what's happening and not just catching up.
Being in marketing often comes with a lot of responsibilities and crisis management. Can you share a time where you had to navigate a crisis and come up with a successful solution?
Absolutely. I mean, it happens often in the agency environment. There's a lot of different things going on, whether that be data privacy changes, emerging technologies, outages. More than steps, it's really been about mindset. I've been really blessed with a great team that's solution-oriented. So we focus on the goal, what we have to do to get there, and take it one step at a time. And that's been really working out well for us. Also, really being able to pivot and change course.
Like
these
that.
are exactly like these are newer technologies. Facebook came out in what, 2007. Our approach also has to be new, so don't be afraid to get creative and try new things.
I know you said like respond, not react, and I feel like that was such a good piece of advice. Like I'm gonna take that now and go on with my everyday life, because sometimes I do get a little overwhelmed, and I tend
Yeah.
to react instead of respond. So I think with you and your team, how you respond rather than react is very well, especially you said you guys are all very like goal oriented, and a team like that is just always going to get the job done. So I feel like that was really good.
Well said, yeah.
Yes, yes. What is your favorite part of your career, and one piece of advice you would give to somebody watching?
My favorite part of my career is all the learning that I'm doing. Publicis has amazing learning platforms like Marcel. We have platform leads from Facebook, from Reddit, from Snapchat come in and teach us the ins and outs of their platforms. And also, being in a big agency, you're surrounded by people who know more than you and can teach you.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power, that's right. So that's been one of my favorite parts of working there, and also just the many benefits. Publicis has flexible PTO. They have a robust Work Your World program that I thankfully got to take advantage of, going to Brazil. So I was able to work remote for 6 weeks.
Brazil.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. And just really take advantage of our benefits and also be able to tap into all of our different like learning tools and still continue working and learning while I do it. So that's probably been my favorite part of the career. Also, just being persistent. Like, it comes with challenges, of course, like
Obviously,
any agency or
yes.
job, but as I said before, this transfers into other areas of my life. The persistence to just keep showing up, trying new things, learning new tasks and processes has made me better overall. So it's just been a way to uplift my life, both professionally and personally.
Good. You're very passionate about where you work, so I
Yes.
feel like it's a great work environment, a workplace. Like
Yeah.
you said, they're very flexible with everything. You love everything that you do. Now, what is one piece of advice you would give to somebody watching, who possibly want to pursue a career in your footsteps?
Contact me. Shoot me a message.
Okay.
Happy to help.
Yes.
Ask questions, be open to learning. That's something really big in my career. I've learned like feedback is a sign that someone wants you to improve, that they want you to be better. So be open to it. Don't resist it.
Yes.
And be open. Life is not going to be a straight line, neither is your professional journey. So be open and the world will open up, and so will opportunities.
That is very good. Thank
Yeah.
you. And lastly, I know you said you have a surprise for us, so do you want to shed some light on what you got?
Absolutely. If anyone's interested, like I said, they can contact me. But Publicis Group,
Yes.
as a whole, has so many different opportunities, whether it be internships, whether it be your first job coming out of college. This is a global agency that's in over 100 countries. So you're really well resourced to pick your lane if you want to do finance, search, social, and just find a way to be tapped into our network and all the different opportunities we have.
Well, what platforms can they follow you on? You want to shout yourself out really fast?
If you want to reach me, feel free to message me on LinkedIn. Tristian Woods is my name. Just look for the curls, you'll find me. And Instagram as well, at Trist.Woods, and I'd be happy to help.
Thank you so much for being here today. We really appreciate you and your time. And thank you for watching Hornet Family and tuning into this episode of Career Chat. I'm your host, Arianna Boatwright, signing off with DESU-TV. Thanks for watching.